Imagine possessing a secret power that can shift the energy in any room, command respect, and reveal hidden truths, all without saying a word. In today's fast-paced world filled with endless chatter and noise, the true power of silence is often overlooked. Yet, as ancient wisdom from Marcus Aurelius teaches, knowing when to stay silent can be one of your greatest strengths. In this video, we'll uncover the 9 crucial situations where silence speaks louder than words, where holding back gives you control, insight, and influence. From managing anger to making life-changing decisions, get ready to discover how harnessing the power of silence can elevate your life in ways you never imagined. Watch to the end, and you might just start using silence as your new secret weapon. Let's dive in. 1. When you are angry, silence can be one of the most powerful responses during moments of anger. Anger clouds judgment and skews perspective, often leading to words we later regret. Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher-emperor, believed that practicing control over our impulses is fundamental to self-mastery. By staying silent when angered, you create space for reflection rather than impulsive reaction. Instead of speaking out in frustration, take a moment to breathe and observe your thoughts. This pause can prevent harmful words from being unleashed and damaging relationships or reputations. When you're angry, silence serves as a buffer that allows you to process emotions logically rather than emotionally. Marcus Aurelius advised individuals to take a step back and assess the root of their anger. Often, we find that the initial source of our anger isn't as significant as we believed. Silence empowers you to reassess and rationalize, ensuring that your actions and words are intentional and aligned with your values. By controlling anger with silence, you enhance your ability to navigate difficult situations without letting emotions take the lead. 2. When you're around gossip. In social circles, gossip often arises. Participating can feel like a bonding experience, but ultimately, it can damage trust and integrity. Marcus Aurelius would remind us that engaging in gossip is a misuse of energy and attention. Silence here is a sign of strength. By choosing not to contribute to or indulge in gossip, you maintain a high standard for yourself and avoid becoming entangled in unnecessary negativity. Remaining silent not only protects your reputation, but also demonstrates a level of respect for others. Even if someone shares gossip about another, choosing not to respond indicates self-discipline and maturity. It sends a subtle message that you don't need to belittle others to find social acceptance. This type of silence preserves your integrity and often leaves a stronger impression on those around you. Silence in the face of gossip reflects inner strength and helps you avoid the drama that gossip often brings. 3. When someone tries to provoke you. Silence is a powerful response when others seek to provoke you. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that we should not allow others to disturb our inner peace. In moments when someone tries to trigger you, silence can be an unexpected shield. Refusing to react or engage defuses their efforts, often leaving the provocateur at a loss. By remaining silent, you refuse to hand over control of your emotions to someone else. In Stoicism, this represents mastery over oneself. When you don't give a reaction, you deny them the satisfaction of disturbing your peace. This silent response not only protects you, but also disarms those who attempt to manipulate you. This restraint is both a defensive and empowering tactic, teaching you to stay rooted in calmness and inner peace despite external circumstances. 4. When you're listening to criticism. Criticism can be difficult to hear, especially when it feels unjust. Marcus Aurelius encouraged people to seek truth and wisdom, even in criticism. When you listen in silence, you give yourself a chance to fully absorb what's being said. This silence allows you to evaluate the criticism objectively and discern whether there's something valuable to learn from it. Listening without immediate defense helps you gain insights and demonstrates maturity. If the criticism is valid, silence allows you to reflect on possible improvements. If it's unwarranted, your calm response can disarm the critic. Either way, silence shows that you are in control of your response, valuing personal growth over ego. Embracing silence in moments of critique allows you to refine your character and grow stronger with each experience. 5. When you have a secret. Sharing secrets can be tempting, especially when it feels like it will bring you closer to others. But Marcus Aurelius believed that true wisdom involves keeping certain thoughts and knowledge to oneself. Silence here represents discretion and strength. When you withhold secrets, you safeguard your own life and that of others. Not everything needs to be shared, and some knowledge is best kept private. Silence about secrets preserves trust and keeps you from unnecessary vulnerability. By not sharing private matters or sensitive information, you protect your own reputation and the interests of others. In a world where oversharing has become common, your ability to maintain silence about secrets reflects a rare and powerful strength. This restraint encourages others to trust you, knowing you honor confidentiality and handle sensitive information responsibly. 6. When you're about to make a big decision. Big decisions demand clarity and careful consideration. Marcus Aurelius believed that the mind must be calm and collected to make the best choices. When facing a major decision, silence can allow space for clear thought. Instead of discussing it with everyone around you, staying silent helps you tune into your own wisdom. It also prevents outside influences from clouding your judgment. This silence can be a period of deep reflection and self-assessment. Take time to meditate on your values, intentions, and desired outcomes. Marcus Aurelius would likely advise that silence here strengthens the decision-making process by giving you the time to analyze thoroughly. Without the pressure of external opinions, you can consider all angles, assess risks, and make a choice rooted in wisdom rather than impulse. Silence, in this case, is a sanctuary for contemplation. 7. When you don't know what to say. When faced with situations where words feel insufficient or uncertain, silence can be the wisest response. Marcus Aurelius believed in speaking only when necessary, valuing the quality of words over quantity. If you're unsure how to respond or feel pressured to fill a silence, choose to stay silent. In many cases, silence is a respectful response that acknowledges the situation without forcing unnecessary words. Silence in these moments allows others to feel heard and gives you time to process. Speaking out of obligation can often lead to saying things that don't fully reflect your true thoughts. Silence conveys thoughtfulness and depth, showing that you do not feel compelled to respond merely for the sake of it. This careful use of silence demonstrates wisdom and composure, respecting both yourself and others by valuing intentional communication over empty conversation. 8. When faced with failure or disappointment. Failure and disappointment are inevitable parts of life, but our responses to them can make all the difference. Marcus Aurelius would have advised embracing silence in these moments to find strength within. Often when we fail or face disappointment, the urge to vent or defend ourselves arises. However, silence allows us to absorb the situation fully, reflect and learn from it without the influence of emotions clouding our perspective. When you stay silent in the face of failure, you give yourself a moment to recalibrate. This quiet space can foster resilience, as it gives you the chance to acknowledge and accept setbacks without allowing negative emotions to take over. It also prevents hasty words that could damage your self-esteem or relationships with others. By choosing silence, you can focus on constructive self-reflection rather than self-criticism. This moment of introspection can help you see where things went wrong, identify areas for growth, and prepare for your next steps with a clearer mind. In these quiet moments, you'll often find the seeds of wisdom and resilience that allow you to face future challenges with newfound strength. 9. When you're practicing mindfulness, in an age of constant noise and distractions, moments of silence are increasingly rare and precious. Practicing mindfulness in silence is a powerful way to reconnect with your inner self and attain a sense of peace, which Marcus Aurelius valued deeply. Silence in mindfulness practice allows you to center your mind, observe your thoughts without judgment, and develop an inner calm. This silence is not an absence, but a presence, a way to fully experience and appreciate the moment. Through silent mindfulness, you can build awareness of your thoughts and emotions. Marcus Aurelius often spoke about observing one's mind and being present, and silence is a gateway to that presence. This practice helps you understand your mental patterns and gain insight into your responses to various situations. Silence during mindfulness teaches you patience, presence, and a greater understanding of your inner world. It reinforces that wisdom is often found within, not in the noise around us. Practicing silence in mindfulness can ultimately lead to a more grounded, purposeful life, guided by self-awareness and inner calm.